Okay gang, day one of the giant house declutter, organise, tidy, sort situation. I've got my hair mask in, I've done my skincare and I'm ready to go. I thought I'd kind of, you know, kill two birds with one stone. But I'm gonna start today with the living room and the kitchen because I think this is like my most used space and this is what I think needs clearing first before I tackle like bedrooms and bathrooms and stuff. Like I think start in the main area and then work my way around. I don't know, that was just kind of how I thought it would work. So I'm gonna tackle this first, hopefully get this done in a couple of hours and then I can start on the bathrooms, and then I think I'm gonna leave the bedrooms until tomorrow because they're gonna be quite a big task, but we're gonna see how much we can get done. I am gonna separate these videos by like room, so because my kitchen living room is one room, this will be one video and then it will be the other videos for the other parts of the house, just because I think that makes a lot more sense than doing like day one, day two, day three. So without further ado, we're gonna get on with the kitchen. I'm gonna go through the cupboards, take everything out, clean them. I wanna check all the dates on everything. I wanna make sure that I only have things in that I need use that are in date, because I've got jars of like granola and stuff that have been in there for like a year, so I know that they need to go and then I can replace it with new granola, because I tried it the other day and I'm not gonna lie, it didn't taste great, so I think it might be off. And there's like golden nuggets that are a bit stale, so I think they just need to go. So we're gonna get cracking. We're gonna go through the kitchen, we're gonna try and make it good, make it work, make it an experience. And I'm actually debating taking down all of my magnets. I do love them being up there, but I just think it makes it look a bit more cluttered. So I'm in two minds about whether they stay or whether they go, because I just think that whole situation looks cluttered. So I'm not sure, but I guess we better get started. I have already done the fridge, so I'm gonna put the clips in now. I did it the other day and just like cleaned it all out and put all my new food in and stuff. So I'll pop those clips in and I'm gonna start with the worst cupboard, which is the one in the corner that houses my boiler and a random like bin thing that I just never use because it's tiny and it means I have to clean it out like every single day, which is really annoying. So I'm gonna start with that cupboard because I know that cupboard is bad and I know that cupboard is full. Let's get started, shall we? Oh god, I'm already dreading it because I know it's bad. I've also got tons to put on Facebook Marketplace, like this Ninja. I've had this for ages, but James has a NutriBullet and we don't need both. So we're keeping the NutriBullet because it's better. And I'm gonna sell this on Facebook Marketplace. Oh god, there's so much in here. I think the best plan of action is to just take everything out, clean the shelves, and then work out what needs to go back in. Everything is coming out, and then we can work out what stays, but there is a lot in here. I also am really grateful for Past Me. I booked a time slot at the tip at 5:30 this evening so that anything that I get rid of can just go straight to the tip. So every time I fill a bin bag or I fill like some kind of something that needs to go to the tip, it's going straight to the tip. If it needs to go on Marketplace, it's going straight on Marketplace. Like I'm gonna be so on it with actually getting things out, because the thing I hate the most about decluttering and organising is when the stuff comes out of the cupboards and ends up everywhere. So like physically it's tidy in the cupboard, so the cupboards end up tidy but your house ends up a mess. That's what I'm actively trying to avoid today, so wish me luck. And we've got the heavy duty garden sacks because I figured they'd be the best for putting stuff in and they're not going to rip, although I can't get into them. I'm in. We've also got all of our camping gear in this cupboard. So our plastic wine glasses, the little tumblers that we use for coffee. We've got the cutlery sets because we bought some bamboo like plates and bowls and stuff. And that all does live in this cupboard, which is kind of annoying because it's big, but it means that we've always got it. And these are quite handy if we're having drinks on the balcony and it's windy, because you don't want glass to go flying. This is now empty. We've got all of the Tupperware here and here. This is actually an electric can opener, which was the same price on Amazon as the manual, and I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna be bougie. The toaster lives in here because we don't have any counter space for it, and then down here is just the plastic cups and like little coffee tumbler things, and then all the alcohols at the back because we don't tend to reach for that too much. And then this, like I said, is the pointless bin that we don't use. My next task is the throw it wherever you can drawers. How cute is this? I made this during lockdown and I think he is the coolest thing ever. It's like a little face pot. And he's a bit broken, but I love him. I think he's really cool. When I say to you, my old meal plan for the gym used to have a lot of sugar in, I wasn't kidding, this is my snack shelf. Safe to say I don't really reach up there anymore, so I think a lot of it's probably out of date. We do still have the Christmas goodies though. I remembered I had a random basket lying around and I don't have anywhere to put like potatoes and onions and the things that need to go outside of the fridge. So I'm going to put them in here. I don't think there's much at the moment, I think it's literally just the garlic, but I'm thinking it could slot in nicely on this shelf and then I can put some of these bits up here and that might work a little bit better. I just did my first bin run. I've got rid of one bin bag so far and I just did some other like cardboard and stuff that was by the door. But I feel good. I feel like it's a bit annoying to have to keep going to the bins, but it also means that things leave a lot quicker. So I'm not kind of surrounded by mess and feeling stressed. It kind of just leaves the building as it needs to go. And that's the vibe we need. These are great, by the way, if you need to store things like flour, sugar, like even things like noodles and pasta I've got in them. And they were really cheap. I think they were from the range, but you can get them on Amazon. So I'll find similar and link them, but they're so good. I literally keep everything in them and these get used a lot quicker when I can see everything. And it's not loads of messy packets. It's going well so far. I have hit a bit of a slump and I don't want to do any more, but I know that I need to carry on. So I'm going to quickly put these little bits on Facebook Marketplace and then I'm going to try and crack on with the living room, which to be honest, the living room isn't that bad, apart from there's loads of blankets stored under the sofa and in these drawers behind me is really bad. Like there's just loads of cables for random devices, old cameras that I need to sell, like papers, just bits, there's just bits. So that might take me quite a while, but that's probably going to be a lot of home decor that just needs to go. Like it's just not home decor that I've got out in ages, or it's stuff that I know I won't need. I think what I might do is put stuff on Marketplace for really cheap, and if it doesn't sell, I'm just going to either put it free or I'm going to take it to a car boot sale in like 2 weeks time. So I do need to have a little look in a minute and see when the local car boot sales are on, because I know sometimes they stop in like January, December time. So I'm going to find out when they're on, going to find out when I can do one, and then yeah, just see what I can take with me and see what I can get rid of. But the only thing with doing that is it means you end up with the stuff piled up in the flat until you get to the car boot sale. So that's a bit annoying. But I'm going to try and find an empty box somewhere and use that for stacking up all of the bits for the car boot sale. Okay, we're going to start in the worst area first, which is these drawers. So these are semi-organised. They're not the worst, but they're also not that great. So I just need to go through and make sure that they are as organised as can be, and take out the dividers and just like sort them, because they are a bit of a chaotic mess. The one thing I'm really glad I kept hold of from my birthday this year when I went to Crete is these glasses that me and the girls wore, because these tend to come out every time we have a little party together, and they're just a really fun thing to have. Like, they were so inexpensive, but they're just really funny to keep and just bring out on like random occasions. So they stay in the drawer. They are really pointless, but they're a really good memory, and they're just one of those things that are really fun. We do actually have in one of my drawers, because I tend to have like the party house. We do have in one of the drawers like random like birthday banners, birthday like thingies, you know, the things that go, and like poppers, all that kind of stuff, because it just is really handy to keep hold of, especially if you only use a couple. It's nice just to have that backlog, and then on birthdays we kind of reuse the same stuff so that we're not constantly buying. So yeah, lots of random birthday bits, and these are staying. They're pointless, but they're staying. I've also got random birthday cards and stuff, so these stay in the drawer as well, just in case we've got a last minute birthday and we need to just like bring out a card for someone. Do you ever clear out and get shocked by how much you end up throwing away? Because I'm literally going through this and I'm like, why have I kept half this stuff? So lots is leaving, which is really good. Just done all of the living room cupboards, so I've now got 2 completely empty ones, which is really good going because they were completely full, but now they're organised, sorted, like everything kind of has a bit more of a home. It doesn't look organised, but it is, and yeah, it's just a lot easier for me to navigate when I need certain things or whatever. Like the games drawer has now got all the games in, they're not dotted around, like all of the bits that need to be where they are basically. So that's good, that's done, and now I'm going to tackle under the sofa, because under my sofa is actually like one big bit is all blankets and stuff, but some of them need to go. They're really like old, or we just don't use them, and the other side is all my books. But I'm going to clear through and I'm going to see which ones I think I'll read, keep them, and then any others are going to go because someone else will read them. I won't read all of them, so we're going to try and clear out the books. There's a lot of books down here. I think my strategy is going to be read all the blurbs and work out the ones that are worth keeping, that I don't want, put them into categories. So like all the ones of like law of attraction and stuff I can put together, and all of the ones that are like different, you know, like just put the different types of book together basically. So let's get through it. There's also like pictures and stuff under here, so these need to go somewhere else. That's also empty, I think. Yeah, that's literally not got anything in it. So that was a pretty successful clear out. And we have a finished living room 2 hours later. So under here is just folded blankets and stuff. I'll show you if I can get it open. But it's just like folded blankets and cushions that we don't use at the moment. Under there is the books you've just seen. All of these are now really organised. So I've just got like random like woolen stuff there. This is like memory bits and like banking bits and whatever. We've got camera stuff, laptop. And then down here is actually just an empty one. It's got our Christmas boxes in that we give to James's sister and brother-in-law, so they just stay in there. And then there's just other bits like home decor. This is like stationery and candles and stuff. We've got our game drawer, which is all our random bits and pieces, so just all the games that we own. And then they're all actually empty. Apart from like one candle, they're all empty. So that is the kitchen and the living room completely done, and it's currently 3:10. I think I started at about 11, so we've done a good 4 hours. I've done everything. I'm really chuffed actually, because I feel like it feels cleaner. The only thing is there's like a bit of stuff all over the table, but that will take me 2 seconds to sort out. And then I've got one bag down here, which is going to be my like give to charity slash car boot slash Facebook Marketplace, whatever I want to do with it pile. And then I've got books as well that are just stacked down here, which are also being sold slash donated slash whatever. But I need to eat something because I haven't eaten yet and I'm starving. And then I'm going to carry on with a few other bits and pieces, but I feel very productive. I feel like I've done a lot, and I'm going to, I think, tackle the bathrooms now, because the bathrooms are desperately needing doing. They just need to be like organised and sorted and stuff. So I'm gonna go and try and do that, and hopefully then we've got a lot of progress and we can just feel like we're on the home straight. I know that I've only done like one room, but to be honest, one room feels like a lot. Even though it's like the smallest task, this was like definitely not the biggest bit to do. It feels good knowing that at least one room is tidy, so that when we're in here it just feels really nice. And then I've still got all the cupboards in the bathrooms and everything to do, which is a long process. It's gonna take me a while, but we'll be fine. I'm gonna rope in some help for some of it and it's gonna be good. So I'm gonna sit and eat something, crack on with the bathrooms, and I'll see you in another video. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell down below, and I will see you in the next declutter video.